Latin King gang member, gone goofy after having smoked methamphetamine, slipped into the home of the man he had just smoked with, shooting him in the thigh and stealing his fanny pack, police reports state. The incident took place at 5:19 p.m. on Sunday, July 17, at a residence on Lilac Avenue in Siren. The Latin Kings are a violent street gang with thousands of members across the country. The U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration has linked the gang to the Mexican-based Sinaloa drug cartel and the notorious drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, more than 80% of methamphetamine consumed in the United States originates from Mexican-based drug cartels that oversee distribution of the drug into the U.S. through a sophisticated network of affiliated organizations. The 911 call of a man being shot, a rare occurrence for Siren, resulted in a multiple jurisdictional police response, involving police from Siren, the Street Croix Tribe, Webster, Burnett County and the State Patrol. The Grantsburg Police Department also assisted with the investigation. Upon arrival, the police found a 35-year-old man sitting on his porch, shot in the left thigh and leg drenched in blood. According to police reports, there was blood on the porch and a glass sliding door, inside the home and on a coffee table. The suspect entered the residence as the male victim and a female acquaintance sat on the couch. The suspect pointed a gun at the victim's head before shooting him in the leg and stealing his fanny pack, the police report reads. The victim was loaded into an ambulance, driven to the Burnett County Airport and flown by helicopter to North Memorial Hospital. He is recovering from his wound. The suspect, identified as Jack Robert Garcia, is a 42-year-old man currently residing in Richfield, Minnesota. Garcia has Latin King gang tattoos, including a king with a crown tattoo on his chest. He was wearing a black hoodie over a white t-shirt. The hoodie had Latin King gang insignia down both arms and the word Savage written on back. Everyone knows him, one person detained said in a police interview. He comes up here a lot. He brings a lot of stuff. Driving a red Cadillac. Garcia, after shooting the victim, fled the scene driving a red Cadillac with silver around the windows, and with a Minnesota license plate. Soon after issuing an all-points bulletin, the vehicle was spotted parked outside a home near the Family Dollar store in Webster. As police from 4 jurisdictions began to surround the home, Garcia and another man emerged from the home and went running into the backyard. The individual with Garcia was quickly apprehended, but Garcia continued fleeing, running down the alley to the west. Most of the police continued to clear the home, arresting one individual for outstanding warrants and detaining 2 others in the chaotic rush to pursue Garcia. One police vehicle backed into another police vehicle. Both vehicles were able to continue the pursuit, but the delay allowed Garcia time to get away. Locals aid the escape. One Webster woman and her boyfriend, listening at home to a police scanner, and who know Garcia due to Garcia's alleged affiliation with members of a nearby Native American reservation, hopped into their Ford Taurus, driving slow down alleys near the chase. The boyfriend signaled Garcia by whistling, while the woman slowly drove down the alleys. Garcia caught up with the vehicle, jumped inside, laying down in the back seat. 2 people who witnessed the Garcia getaway car rendezvous flagged down a police vehicle. The search was now on for the Ford Taurus. The Webster woman and her boyfriend drove Garcia to the Clam Lake Dam. Garcia then stole a bicycle. He was apprehended as he pedaled down a nearby road. The Webster woman and her boyfriend told police they monitor the police scanner as a hobby. It's like listening to a soap opera, the woman said. The couple stated they just wanted to help get Garcia out of the area. Garcia wanted a ride to Minnesota, but the couple refused. A search of the Webster home and Garcia's red Cadillac was conducted. A black semi-automatic handgun with a long magazine was recovered from Garcia's vehicle. Garcia, who is not cooperating with law enforcement, is in the Burnett County Jail awaiting a presentence hearing. He is charged with aggravated battery with intent to cause great bodily harm, failure to appear warrants, injury by negligent use of a weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon, theft and possession of methamphetamine paraphernalia. Garcia, in his initial interview with police, and prior to requesting an attorney, did admit to being a member of the Latin King gang. "I got a group," he said. Smoking meth makes him goofy. According to the police report, Garcia and another man approached the victim as he rode his bicycle in Siren. While initially trying to intimidate the man, accusing him of stealing from one of Garcia's acquaintances, the three of them smoked a bubble, a little dab of methamphetamine inside the home of the victim. Garcia needed help lighting the pipe. He didn't know how to light it. He said it makes him goofy. He prefers to do lines, the police report quotes one detainee as saying. After smoking the meth, the two men left the home of the victim. Garcia started up his vehicle, telling the passenger to wait in the car, that he had forgotten something inside. Garcia, who put on his Latin King black hoodie after exiting the car, presumably to conceal his firearm, entered the victim's home through a sliding glass door. He pointed his handgun at the victim and his girlfriend, ordering them to sit down. "What are you so scared about?" Garcia said to the woman. "I don't have no issue with you." Garcia stood 3 to 4 feet from the victim, pointing the gun at his head. He shot the man in the leg, stealing the fatty pack, which was said to contain only a small amount of methamphetamine. A black cloud of misery. An interview with a 38-year-old man, detained as part of the investigation but not charged with any crime related to the incident, sheds light on the methamphetamine subculture now prevalent in our small rural communities. "I'm still in shock," the man said about the shooting. "I mean, especially around here, in Siren. It's a little too quiet for that type of stuff." The man, who said he is currently homeless and is a longtime methamphetamine user, described the aimlessness of his addiction. "I don't know like which door I'm supposed to open up to. I mean, where am I supposed to go to get help? What am I supposed to be following? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm tired of this jail life." The man described the nature of his methamphetamine addiction as follows: "If I ain't talking, I'm thinking. It's like a disease, man. You know? It just tears me up. All I do is think, 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 think. It's like a black cloud out there. Misery."